Hello everyone. Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we're bringing you a tourney match, lower bracket round 5 between Seria and AceSlayer. Bringing you that match today will be Zombie Phoenix and Captain MD. How are you two doing?
Fantastic.
I'm feeling good.
Anything
Someone wrote me a love letter in chat.
Oh my. But yeah, a good way to start the weekend would be for some nice rando. So a good way for a Friday, good Friday evening to you folks here on ZSR2. As for what
Go ahead.
As for what I'm looking forward to, I don't know. A lot of people have been talking about this well seed business, and that hasn't really shown up in my the few races I've called lately.
I am pumped for this race. I've been watching Seria since I started in the MMR community, and AceSlayer is an up-and-comer who has fought his way since the beginning of the lower brackets and is still in it. So this is definitely going to be a great match to see coming.
I already had to apologize to AceSlayer that I picked up his match twice in a row. If people remember the last one I rolled for him.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that was like a 13-sphere chain for the last item, which was Sonata.
But without further ado, I'm going to leave you guys to the trackers and enjoy the match.
All right, thank you. And the match has started. It is dawn of the first day.
And somebody's really hungry. No, Seria just likes to use random sound effects, and AceSlayer as well. We love our random sound effects here on the MMR community.
All right, so we got a heart piece on Clocktown Tower. We are starting with Song of Healing.
Okay, that gives us a couple of options to play with as we kick things off here.
There's something in this tree.
That is Goron Mask.
The Goron Mask. Wow, that's very kind.
Free speed.
Instantly speeding up this seed and rewarding Seria for going north first. Not that I think AceSlayer is going to be super punished, because it looks like that's his next step.
Yeah, Seria typically prefers the north early hints route. Ooh,
very convenient rupees. Silver rupee on Tingle. Good not just now, but in the future if you end up needing to fill that bank.
Indeed, and AceSlayer is rushing the Clocktown Ferry. Interesting choice.
This is something we saw someone do on the weekly last week, and it paid off big time for them.
Fascinating. We've got Woodfall Temple, Way of the Hero.
Twice
over. Boat Archery is Moon's Tier.
Ambiguous, love it.
Okay, 2 things for me to write down real quick.
And Dompe Digging is dead. Ace picks up his Goron Mask. Range Sisters have fire arrows on aliens.
Aliens on fire. Yeah, that's, here we go. Seria's taking an extended look at that one.
Gotta write that one down. Ace actually gets to buy the silver rupee. Seria did not. And Fisherman Game is dead.
All right.
Oh, yep, immediately getting the second check, and it's just a heart container, so early fairy not paying off today.
Unfortunately.
Alright, Seria gonna pick up a Decky Stick.
Best to be half safe than half sure.
I don't know why, but I just associate Seria with the right side of the screen. And so I guarantee you at some point today I'm going to commentate what AceSlayer is doing and call it Seria, because I just have that weird association. Also, Bean?
Yeah, early Bean's really nice. Saves time for looking forward later if Hookshot's a little late to the party.
We love a good old Bean of the Hero.
In Field of the Wild.
AceSlayer's already doing Observatory.
Yeah, early
I will say, I'm seeing... God.
Yeah, early Observatory is not a bad idea. It's a couple of things you can look at, and Seria gets that silver rupee anyway in the Grassy Grotto.
this early observatory move is becoming more and more common, especially as we see people trying to rush the room key check as quickly as possible. This is like a good way to kill time. I hate it. I don't like this move. I think if you route it in later, you're more likely to have explosives or have set up the bean plant, and it just routes better that way.
Well, this time around, it's going to give AceSlayer hookshot.
Don't prove me wrong.
And Seria getting a little too much money now.
Yeah, rich start. If they end up having to fill the bank, it'll be pretty easy to do.
Absolutely. Bank reward 3 is a bottle. Probably not getting that.
Yeah, but if you can get a wallet with so many rupees available, that can save you a lot of time on eggs.
Fair enough.
I don't hate it. But I wouldn't make 10 separate trips to the bank, so we'll see. Ocean Spider House is dead.
So Hookshot and Goron Mask by themselves doesn't open up too much in the way of new stuff. Hookshot does give a Stumpy chest without a bottle, and a few Day 3 Clocktown checks, but that's about it.
Brings Road to Akana into question earlier than expected.
Very true. The Road to Icona Grotto is open.
And the Pillar Chest.
There could be a few things in Road to Icona at this point.
Swordsman School happening on the left screen. And AceSlayer is going to go do the South Termina checks that Seria did. Actually, AceSlayer is going straight to Pihat Grotto, which I think Seria skipped? Yeah, because Seria went to Southern Swamp instead.
Yeah, I think Seria may have considered the fact that he was overloaded on cash and decided, you know what, let's try and burn some of that, then resume the rest of those checks in case rupees show up a lot.
AceSlayer hasn't been to a grotto yet, so he doesn't have a stick to speed that up. And look, a Mask of Sense.
No, that's not going to do any good. This is unfortunately not the Hallow Weekly.
Money, money, money. Alright, what you got, Bomb Shop? Something. Is that a keg? That would be very funny if it's a keg.
I thought it was a wallet. No,
it's a Picto Box.
Okay. Road to Southern Swamp Foolish. That's a good hint.
Wow, that's very unfortunate to have chosen to go Southern Swamp before going to Pihat Grotto then.
Yeah, that's going to save AceSlayer a little bit of trouble, and it also kills Swamp Archery.
Yeah. Luckily, all Seria did was the grotto, so didn't lose a ton of time there.
Nah, Seria's going to get that hit eventually. Path to Snowhead is foolish.
Yeah, that makes sense. Neither of those great hints. Road to Southern Swamp is kind of nice because it saves you a minute of doing Swamp Archery, but you never want to get a Path to Snowhead foolish. Just a waste of time. Bottle with gold dust and Swamp Petal Dudes. Milk Road Tingle is always loaded.
Always.
Always.
Yeah, Gold Dust is good for the cash. Swamp Deed is an extra check once we get to Goron Village, which we're only looking for a bow for that. And Deku Mask, technically.
You can't turn it in yet.
Yeah. Tingle Photo Turn-In is Southern Swamp, not Road to Southern Swamp, so it's not part of the Foolish Road to Southern Swamp. So we're still missing, by my count, 2 Ways of the Heroes, 1 Foolish. We've got our Sometimes with Fisherman and Bank 3, Swamp Spider, Butler, and that's it.
Yep.
But Aliens is required for Fire Arrows.
Big fan.
Seria hasn't gotten a hookshot yet, so is going to have to wait a bit for Milk Road Tingle, which is unfortunate because this Milk Road Tingle is loaded.
Oh, this Milk Road Tingle is loaded with things you don't need immediately. That Gold Dust bottle isn't useful to us yet because you can't turn it in and you can't fill that bottle with other things. And you also can't turn in the Swamp Title Deed. That Milk Tingle is going to come into play, but not yet. So Seria's not getting punished. And Seria did just set up the bean plant for Observatory, which means he's definitely got Observatory in his mind and is going to be able to route it inefficiently.
Indeed.
It was a really long rant, I'm sorry.
That's alright. I didn't see what was on top of the tourist center.
It is... I could not tell.
That looked like Don Giro's mask, question mark? Yeah, Don Giro's mask.
Okay. Alright, we're starting bombers on the right side, turning in a picture on the left side,
For
and
keg?
getting a keg for it. That's funny because I thought the Pictobox was a keg.
How ironic. Okay, so...
So this is great for Seria because Seria can do that right now. Go.
Get the song, and if a bow shows up in a timely manner, do aliens.
Yeah, get that song ASAP. Honestly, like, invert. Get everything done that you can to find that bow.
Yeah, because in all likelihood, that bow is going to show up pretty soon. Sooner rather than later, just because it is required.
Zora mask.
Alright, well our transformation masks are certainly coming to life here. I hope Seria's muscle memory doesn't kick in and instantly goes to night 1 here, because that would be a little unfortunate.
You don't want to skip room key skip. I would be... Seria, what the hell?
Okay.
Seria, what the hell? Oh, soaring.
I was about to say, yeah, it's soaring out, so...
My bad.
Oh!
Letter to Cafe! That's
yeah, you definitely don't want to skip past that now. Which, actually, that may be a good time now to get that idea to get that swamp title deed soon, because now the swamp title deed's probably better used for toilet paper right at this particular moment. Given how there's so many checks behind Letter to Cafe. Unfortunately, AceSlayer is a bit too early still.
Yeah, and I think what we see Seria doing is just killing time, because Seria's going to get room key and then go, I'm assuming, use that keg, because there's no reason not to go get that song immediately.
I would think so too, yeah. I doubt Seria's going to use it as like an improvised bomb for Observatory.
Lols.
Please sign our guest book. Here, just keep it. Oh, Swamp Spider House's mirror shield.
That does kind of reinforce the potential for this being a jet seed. I know that getting aliens in Swamp Spider House sounds trolly, but the more required items you get hinted, the less required items you have to find. And then usually that speeds up a seed more than it slows it down.
True, but still, mirror shield on Swamp Spider House is pretty spicy.
It's actually not uncommon. I think I've seen that in a couple different weeklies to put a song item on that Swamp Spider House.
Fascinating.
And Swamp Spider House doesn't actually take too long to do once you know how to do it right.
Fair
and
enough.
We've got an early hook shot, so you don't have to do it some stupid way either.
And there's
we've got a Deku Mask.
So we've got we've got all transformations at 12.5 minutes. So now where does Seria go?
Room key and then ranch.
Yeah. Can't take too long to get to
Deposit
Observatory.
the money on the way.
Yeah, can't take too long to get to Observatory, though, because that's where the hookshot's hiding. So yeah, look, they'll be stopping at Bank Wallet, thankfully, since Bank 3 is basically relatively unimportant for the time being.
We're getting so many important items early that neither of them are going to get punished. They're just going to get all those items in a different order. Like, yeah, Seria got Keg and Deku Mask, and AceSlayer got Zora Mask and Hookshot. Ultimately, they're both going to do all the checks for those items for, and it's going to even out.
True enough. We do still have 2 ways of the hero as well, so there's still there is still wide potential for some good information on where to find stuff.
So Seria's gonna pick up Zora Mask and already have all 3 transformations.
Yeah, at this point for go mode, we're looking for... We know about fire arrows, bow, ice, and lights, Garo or Gibdo, and assuming we don't need Captain's Hat, that could be just about it. Like, I'm only counting like I only counted like 4 things.
Magic.
And magic, yeah. I always forget magic. Not often you can say that 15 minutes into a race.
The letter to Cafe is mean here, because that could be a bow, which means you can't do aliens this cycle. AceSlayer just found out about alien.
Yeah.
Seria gonna go ahead and turn in that letter to Cafe.
I think this is honestly the better play for the first, given the rapid 3 checks you can get with Cafe Letter. It makes a lot more sense to do that. Plus, you have a backup piece of paper with Swamp Deed. And Seria is probably going to get that now with Fins. Although, actually, no, Seria is low on rupees, so can't do that.
Come Road to Akana checks, this is new. And it's a bunny hood, that's kind. I mean, you've already got Goron Mask, but still nice to have.
Yeah, can't complain too much.
Oh, that's a good point. Because we started with Song of Healing, there's only 1 Foolish song left, which increases the odds, 1, that we have to do Swamp Spider House for Mirror Shield, and 2, that we're probably going to have to find that Captain's Hat.
Very true. And AceSlayer just picked up Great Spin in Road to Icana Grotto. Great Spin's
know
nice.
Which one's the better move here. I kind of like the idea of doing Letter to Cafe first and just ending this cycle ASAP, so that then next cycle you can do as much. You'll have as much as done as possible while you're waiting for aliens. Whereas if you go for aliens now, you might not get the bow in time because it could be on Letter to Cafe. But I don't think I could fault someone either way.
We did get our 3rd Foolish, which is Stone Tower. Butler is dead.
Okay.
And folks, that's all our hints, except for the 2 Way of the Heroes. Never mind.
We'll probably get him and it'll be like, West Clocktown, Way of the Hero for Pictobox. Southern Swamp, Way of the Hero for Keg, or something like that.
Probably.
They're all just going to be pointing to fire arrows.
I don't think the Ways of the Heroes can't be pointing to items that are hinted at directly, right?
Well, yeah, but because the Pictobox and Keg are both required to get fire arrows, and so the Way of the Heroes are pointing. Never mind.
I see.
It was a complicated joke. There was no reason to follow that.
Okay. But yeah, we're gonna get our first song at just about 17 minutes here.
Yeah, this is a really early first song pick.
And that song is Sonata.
You gotta go to that Way of the Hero Woodfall Temple. It's worth it.
Yeah, for all we know, Woodfall Temple might have the bow. It might be French vanilla.
It might be vanilla.
That could be, that'd be hilarious if it was.
Now we're getting this dump chest.
GF.
Great Fairy Sword.
There you go. Right in time to pick up Great Spin while you're at it, too.
Alright, so Seria's going to invert. Seria's going to try and get as much done as possible before aliens to see if he can find the bow in time. That means he's probably going to clear out some swamp checks and go to Woodfall Temple. Hopefully does Observatory to get that hook shot.
Ocean Spider. Oh, wait, we know that's dead. Termina Field underwater. Just some more cash.
I do like the way Slayer's clearing stuff out here. It's unfortunate that he's putting off West Clocktown, because that's kind of... That means he's going to wait a while to get the song, which, given that that song leads to Way of the Hero Woodfall Temple, might work out for Seria in the long run. We'll see.
That was a non-rupee item down there. What is that?
It looked like the Stone of Agony from Ocarina of Time, which I know I'm wrong about.
Maybe it
So
was Giants.
I'm gonna let chat fix me. Giants
Yeah,
Mask.
Giant's
Okay.
Mask. That's what I thought it was. Because that's the only, like, wide-sized mask that I could think of that's gray. Either that or stone. Either way, it could be passed up if need be. Probably
Unfortunately,
Giants,
Seria is
though.
going Swamp before Observatory, which is not a decision that surprises me, but it does kind of punish Seria for not getting that hook shot sooner.
Yeah, Sarah's not going to have a projectile. Well, has projectiles, but with Zora fins, but it's going to miss a couple things for a while. No bottle either, so can't heal the witch.
Yeah, literally just gonna get the Katake check here, which is interesting. He's clocked on way the hero for Zora Mask, or what was that? Not for
Yeah,
Zora
it was
Mask,
Zora.
was it Zora?
Yeah, it was Zora was on Madame.
Oh, but there was something else. A letter to Cafe, potentially.
Oh, yeah, that could be, yeah, so Sarah is probably going to be just reinforced in that idea to rush letter. Although, oh, yeah, it could still be a letter. Never mind. Ace's bottle was from Milk Road Tingle.
It's the gold dust bottle, so until he gets to Curiosity Shop, he can't actually use the bottle.
AceSlayer going to do Postman. Perfectly in logic, actually, with Bunny Hood.
Oh, that's a rare occurrence. Swamp Title Deed also on Milk Road Tingle, because Milk Road Tingle is always stacked.
Ooh, frame late, AceSlayer.
Do it again. Postman always takes me exactly 1 or 3 tries. I either get it on the first try, or I fail it, and then in trying to restart it, I mash too much, and fail it instantly, and then get it on the 3rd try.
Yeah, AceSlayer's struggling just a tad bit here.
It's interesting because the tournament started back in, July? And I think both of these racers are a little out of practice. Seria just recently came back into the scene in the last week or two, but has been really busy. And I haven't seen AceSlayer around. He very well could be practicing on his own without me knowing, but I know Seria has taken a break. I wouldn't be surprised if AceSlayer has also been focusing on other things.
Well, Postman did give us Cafe's mask, unfortunately, just a tad bit too late on that front.
Yeah.
So there will be no midnight meeting this cycle. Ooh, Seria almost got the an amazing maze setup, but it's gonna have to improvise a little here now.
AceSlayer picking up the Picto Box.
Oh, that's rude.
Rough.
Yeah, Seria's sandwiched. Trying to recover from this one's gonna be unlikely. Or not. Oh yeah, Seria just has to get around the edge here and he's fine. There you go. Unlikely doesn't mean impossible, to be perfectly fair. But that, yeah, I'll agree with Chad on that one. That was a pretty rude chess game. Rude chess game, but good recovery. First Guru check we're finally getting now, and it's the Chateau bottle.
Ooh.
So,
Seria gonna follow right behind and getting that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bottle right in time to rescue the witch.
Yeah, it's gonna punish Seria a little bit again. Kind of made an unnecessary trip out to Kotake now.
Very true. Well, unfortunately, the door is closed on that first day for Seria. But let's see how Seria chooses to respond to this. Looks like go do Postman. Or maybe this, I'm picking up some cash. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, he's gonna buy red potion immediately. He needs to do observatory in order to pull ahead here. If he can get the hook shot, he can pull ahead because he's already done the song, and AceSlayer is gonna have to start a new cycle before he can do it.
Very good. Very true. Yeah, Seria might just be trying to wait until an explosive comes along. Doesn't want to, like, go buy a keg and improvise. So I can understand why Seria is choosing not to do this, but it's just unfortunate that there is some pretty critical stuff back there. But yeah, it looks like Seria is going to continue to push Swamp, try and get there as soon as possible. But gonna take a quick pit stop back into Woods Mystery, rescue the witch. AceSlayer chose to buy the red potion at the potion shop, save a little bit of cash.
Interesting that both runners are doing this on day one, which you almost never see.
Well, I bet you with aliens having fire arrows, that pretty much influences the route a little.
Except that AceSlayer doesn't know he's got a keg in logic yet.
Yeah, the keg is practically staring him in the face, actually, because it's right on contest tingle. So we'll see what
Is that
Kome gives us. What's up?
I thought that the Don Garros mask was an all-night mask, and then I remembered that we'd already determined this. There it is! I'm wrong. Seria made a great play.
Wow.
Seria still needs to go get that hook shot at some point, but this is paying off big time anyway.
Yeah, that's a big break for Seria, big time.
It is unfortunate now, because I think Seria is going to go do Deku Palace and Woodfall and Woodfall Temple without the hook shot, which just slows you down majorly. Although in this situation, because you don't know where magic is, never mind.
It's still nice to, it's still nice to not have to go looking for that bow, which means the way of the hero in Woodfall Temple is something else.
Can we beat the seed in one cycle? Can we beat this seed in one cycle?
That would be amazing if it is, because we're already gonna get another item in Woodfall Temple. Which could very well just be magic. To answer your question, Chad, yeah, we've got early aliens for fire arrows because we had a keg on the Picto Box Tingle, and Seria just got bow off Kome.
Seria wasting no time, gonna pick up that mirror shield. Weird play when there's other stuff you can do, and you very likely will have a hook shot to do this faster later, but I guess it's not gonna be too punishing.
Yeah, Seria has also been practicing the co-op all sanity stuff, which has included hookshotless spider houses.
Mm-hmm. With Zora, it doesn't slow you down too much, so there's not a huge loss here. I don't know that in a restream setting it's happened. I know people can do it, and I wonder if Seria's going for the play here or not.
Yeah, I know it's been done on video, but I've never seen it.
It's so seed dependent. Like, if that bow had been on Letter to Cafe, then it's just, like, literally impossible.
Oh yeah, that's another major question mark too. If Letter to Cafe has something as well, like Ice or Lights, then we may only be looking for a couple of items for Go mode.
And Seria is absolutely the type of person who, if it seems like there's a chance it could be done in one cycle, he would go for it just for the lulz, and I think that's exactly what's happening here, which is why we're seeing such an early Swamp Spider House play, especially knowing he has the bow, so he's not going to miss his chance to do aliens this cycle.
Absolutely not.
And he has an uninverted time, so he's clearly planning on doing a lot before aliens even happens.
That has to be the most resilient pot of gold on that Skulltulas back I've ever seen. Because it resisted sword stabs.
AceSlayer not doing Swamp Spider House yet and going to Deku Palace. AceSlayer has also made it to day 2.
Yeah, with AceSlayer already being on day 2, he knows he's missed out on aliens already, so there's really no point in wasting time in staying in this cycle for much longer. So might as well just move things along.
Wait, when did he skip to day 2?
That is a very good question, actually.
Because he saved Kayumi on night 1, which means he could have picked up that keg and bow before he missed his chance. When did he skip to day 2? I wasn't paying close enough attention.
Yeah, very strange. Chat could probably help confirm that one.
Yo, we got a sub.
Thank you so much for your support of the Zelda Speedruns channels. What does Bean Daddy have for us tonight?
Bean Daddy!
You get a heart piece. Oh, chat's saying that AceSlayer ooh, milk bottle. That's pretty nice. That's 3 bottles. That's really helpful.
Yeah, now we're not doing bank.
Yeah, no, bank's gonna be useless now. You want at least 3 bottles by the time you want to start thinking about eggs. 2 are tolerable, but 3 is just icing on the cake for Pinnacle Rock. 4 would be phenomenal, but pretty unlikely. But chat's saying that AceSlayer Song of Double Timed while in Woods of Mystery to do day 2 Grotto.
Oh, rip. He just missed it.
So yeah, Seria won't be too much longer in the Spider House. Having only 1 bottle does stink, because you do have to go back to the entrance to constantly refill on bugs. I was about to say, that 3rd bug was very late to the bandwagon there. Because I know it is possible that if the 3rd bug is too late, that the bugs may just not count.
Oh, really? That's so lame.
It's happened.
AceSlayer's getting trolled. Oh, wow! AceSlayer's getting super trolled.
Yeet! Yeah, that was just rude.
I guess you could call it a couch potato bug.
You could. There's really no... actually, no, there's plenty of couches in West Clocktown, never mind.
What up?
But yeah, it's, we got a lot going on here, so, strap yourselves in, folks. This is gonna get interesting real quickly.
It's only been 30 minutes.
We get to Woodfall. Yeah, it has only been 30 minutes.
Shouts out to the trackers!
Absolutely. But yeah, it's 32, we're just coming up on 32 minutes, and we know about fire arrows. We have 1 way of the hero we're about to go check, and another one which has not necessarily been 100% satisfied yet.
I'm known for one thing and one thing only.
Oh, never mind.
Ooh, a postman's hat.
Alright, so West...
Did y'all notice my new avatar? I've updated.
So that hint was West Clocktown way of the hero. So that's all 3 Clocktowns. That's all 3 ways of the hero, right? West and East Clocktown?
I totally called that West Clocktown way of the hero.
You did, absolutely.
Yeah, that's fair. It gets really miniaturized in the Twitch thing, but it is a squirrel holding an ice cream cone.
Aw, that's adorable. But, has that West Clocktown way of the hero been satisfied yet? Now that I think about it?
Picked a box for keg.
Right. So that's a safe bet to be way of the hero, unless, you know, something shows up in Curiosity Shop.
The squirrel avatar is a little more obvious in Discord.
And Distress
Lullaby.
Okay. And with fire arrows soon to be acquired, once magic shows up, that's going to be full clearable Snowhead. Oh, Seria got caught too.
Now Seria getting trolled.
Man, the guards on Deku Palace are just odd. Do they have all the caffeine tonight? They are just absolutely out for. They are out for intruders.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Majora's Mask was on it too. Shouts out to fellow MMR mod Ven Corbin. His wife Aylin made this new avatar for me because the old one was just a random picture of a squirrel I found on Google that I probably didn't have legal access to.
Oh my.
So we fixed that.
Ooh, Seria getting lucky that the guard didn't turn again. That would have been a nasty catch. But it looks like AceSlayer is actually going to be our first one to Woodfall Temple here. And gets Giant's wallet. So now there could be something on Curiosity Shop, and it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to get. Unfortunately, though, can you still get Curiosity Shop if you don't rescue the old lady? Because that's not happening this cycle at this point.
No, they've clearly both decided they're going to do the letter to cafe check this cycle and worry about Bomb Lady on a future cycle.
Fair enough. It is
Woodfall Temple was Way of the Hero.
Yeah. And
Bank 3 is just an empty bottle.
Yeah, we don't know what that Way of the Hero is yet. We're going to find out in a few minutes. So the shopping list is not particularly large this time around. It's so weird saying that at 35 minutes.
Oh yeah, Ace didn't pick up Sonata, so he's actually stopping here.
Yeah, Ace is gonna miss out on this one, but did walk away with that Giant's wallet, so it's hard to say no. Not too bad on health either. Both runners riding comfortably at 6 hearts.
Also, for the people calling me out on my ice cream talk, I usually wait until we're like an hour in and we're all just bored watching eggs. So chill.
I can't. I don't have any ice cream.
I did just like down a big thing of mint chocolate chip before the stream.
I could go for some. Another time, perhaps.
Yo! What's up, ZSR? Welcome to ZSR 2. This is a tourney match of MMR.
Yeah, and it's been a very, very interesting start here. We're only just now crossing 36 minutes, and we've now got all 3 transformation masks, bow, keg. We know fire arrows are on aliens, which Seria is in position to get that after clearing Woodfall Temple, which is a Way of the Hero. And,
Oops.
Too far.
I forgot that boat archery had moons here.
Yeah, that could be a big, that could potentially be a question mark. If Seria gets shot down while airborne here, I'm going to kind of laugh a little.
Going north on AceSlayer's side.
Oh,
whoa, what's happening?
Oh, Seria decided to abort and try again. Must have had a bad cycle.
This camera is evil. What's happening?
Wow.
I'm very impressed with Seria for recovering from that mess.
Me too. That's some incredible, that was some incredible depth perception. Meanwhile, AceSlayer is choosing to go to Mountain Village. Bo
yeah, we're
and
getting another song
Gorn.
check here. He's looking for Sonata, is what's happening. He's not gonna get it. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Pulled it off, though.
Yeah, that's gonna be, that compliments to Seria for pulling that one off without much difficulty. And then gets tossed out again anyway. So,
alright, another song.
And it's Epona's. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere, because that pretty much opens up all of Great Bay. That opens up a lot of checks, actually.
Yeah, what's unfortunate is that discourages AceSlayer from ending this cycle as quickly as possible, which is what he needs to do.
Unfortunately, yeah. Did he? I can't remember. Did AceSlayer mail letter to Cafe?
Oh. Oh, but he is going to turn in his deed.
I think he did, because I remember both runners picking it up, so yeah, he must have mailed it. The scrub is a piece of heart. And
Very
Swamp
good
Title
giant
Deed.
fallen. Pendant, lol.
Useless. Ooh, but that's Bremen Mask. That could be important. If it turns out Bremen Mask leads to light arrows again, then A, AceSlayer is probably going to be annoyed because that is exactly what happened to him in his last race. And B, that's going to just fully load Milk Road Tingle even further. Actually, no, Swamp Deed... Oh, it was on Milk Road Tingle, that's right. Oh, and down goes AceSlayer.
We're gonna see what's in Len's Cave.
Yeah, this is another reason I can understand people wanting to rush Mountain Village quickly, because Len's Cave is 3 really close checks.
Big fan of early Len's Cave plays.
Absolutely. Yeah, Seria, 40 minutes in, is going to be our first, gonna perform our first dungeon dive. And it's going to be a full clearable dungeon.
Oh, no explosives yet, so this is going to orphan a check in here.
Ooh. Yeah, that is actually going to be a minor headache, unless explosives happen to be the way of the hero. Let's see. Yeah, Sarah's just going to check the last chest.
Yeah, this is gonna... When AceSlayer does come back, he will be able to make up a little bit of time here, because both getting into and going through Woodfall Temple, Seria's gonna be slower just based on not having that hookshot yet.
Yeah, it's just really unfortunate Seria decided to put off Observatory.
And we're gonna start our letter to cafe checks.
Alright, 3 items up for grabs here. Let's see.
Stares intensely into your heart. You melt. You are a puddle.
I hope not. You still need to go collect the remains. And Cafe gives us a heart container.
Gives us his heart. Are we married to Cafe now?
No, I think we're just expected to deliver that to Anju instead of the pendant. Huh.
Jay has rolled a shockingly easy seed so far.
Yeah, this has been relatively painless as far as things have been going. Like, there's plenty to do that we know is going to give good stuff. Like, this play that Seria is doing, not only do we know this is going to be a way of the hero item, number 1, but number 2, Seria is going to have time to spare to do aliens. For fire arrows.
That's a fairy chest. Key chests have the little gilding on them. Map and compass chests are big, and boss key chest is obviously like the big golden thing. So any normal looking chest you see in a dungeon is a stray fairy that you don't need to collect.
Yeah, and because those checks are turned off in tournament settings.
Yeah, and here's the thing: we're calling Jet C explosives.
Well, there's our letter to Cafe way of the hero.
Here are some things to keep in mind. Number 1. There is always the possibility of an Oath Troll. Oath to Order can be on day 1 grave, and that captain's hat can be frickin' anywhere it wants to be. Like, you can put that captain's hat in the light arrow chest, which no one will do until the last location. You can put something behind the ambiguous boat archery leading to Moon's Tier. You can put ice arrows on the roof of the South Clock Town and make it so there's one less item to find. Why not?
So we are now looking for literally magic, light arrows, Garo Gibdo, and potentially Captain's Hat.
We are 3 to 4 items away.
That's crazy.
And one of those items is in Woodfall Temple.
Yeah, Saria's just about to get it. We think. Might be just on Aldawa.
Yeah, Seria is going to get it. We don't know which chest he's going to get it from. But first he's going to pick up his boss key. And AceSlayer is doing the right thing here by ending his cycle pretty quickly, so he's not going to fall too far behind. He's doing stuff that ultimately Seria is going to have to do. Seria is going to go follow it at a cafe and is going to have to pick up those ice arrows. So even though it looks like he's behind right now, he's really not.
Yeah. Seria is going to pick all that stuff up when he reaches Night 3. Alright, meanwhile dealing with the Shadow Frog here. It's unfortunate this is not a boss of the Shadow Temple.
Seria having to do this battle without explosives, only has Kokiri Sword, no hook shot, a very inconvenient way to do Woodfall Temple. Whereas AceSlayer is going to come in with explosives, Great Fairy Sword, and hook shot. He's going to do Woodfall Temple faster than Seria.
Absolutely.
Logically, Keg is never required as an explosive.
Yeah, that's why I figured Seria was also trying to keep away from Observatory. I didn't want to spend the extra money on a keg and improvise.
Slayer has already reset. And is going to go pick up Sonata and then follow it.
Yeah, immediately grabs that keg.
The big thing here is Seria is going to have to do Observatory after Woodfall Temple, like, pretty quickly.
Yeah, might be able to do it with bombs, though, so we'll see if the Observatory wall chest has any additional goodies. Oh!
Here they are. That's the way of the hero.
So, all arrows at 45.5 minutes. Well, we know about fire, but all arrows at 45 minutes.
So we're definitely looking at a potential troll of where Ikana access is going to be hidden. A late magic is really funny in this situation where you're like, oh my god, I've got all the elemental arrows. Oh wait, I can't use any of them.
Yeah, this is just... It's a strange mix of amazing but awkward at the same time.
I think ultimately what happens here is Seria can get explosives from Curiosity Shop guy, and then Seria will go to Observatory, pick up the hook shot.
Yeah, I think Seria is just going to do another round of clearance of Clocktown once...
The concern comes in if Seria is really going to try and go for the one cycle, then Seria doesn't get ice arrows until day 3, and puts off doing cafe checks, which prevents him from getting explosives and potentially delays him getting the hook shot if he routes that way.
Answer question, chat. Sonata was on Romani.
We're about to see it.
We got a nice early keg thanks to a Picto box leading to the Tingle photo, leading to keg.
Oops.
Too far.
So, Song of Healing was vanilla. Sonata, Goron, and Epona Song were all rotated within themselves.
Oh my goodness, you're right. That's hilarious, actually.
Proud of myself for noticing that.
Alright, what's AceSlayer doing here? Setting up midnight meeting?
Oh, Seria can't hookshot through this room. Yeah, that looks like what's happening here.
Fair enough.
I like the play. He's got to start killing time for aliens anyway. This is clearly the right move.
Yeah, Seria's still just a tad bit ahead of schedule right now.
like this isn't the fastest way.
Well, I guess it's really, you're so used to seeing it being done with hook shots, so then anything else just suddenly, the timing is not as consistent, I guess.
And Adal was going to take 2% of effort because you only have Kokiri Sword. It's still going to be fine, but like, you're going to have to think about what you're doing. Oh, and Sarah's actually going to get another song here too.
Seria's boss tunes have been amazing tonight.
Oops.
Yeah, jump slashing physics are not exactly brilliant in N64 Zelda.
Yeah, no magic, so you can't even spin attack him.
Ooh, almost
got
got
a good number of hits in there, but unfortunately, I'm worried Seria is going to get himself into Ring of Fire range, which is just inconvenient. Nope, he got it.
Nicely done.
That's our first dungeon clear.
And we've already saved Terminate. No, wait, wrong jingle. And it's Oath, Vanilla Oath.
So none of the songs are really in new places, which makes me wonder if we are going to need a Captain's Hat or not.
Yeah, this is, I mean, we could be able to get away without it still so far. That would still be pretty unlikely, though. I wonder if to kill additional time, Seria is going to go heal Camaro. He's got time to kill still.
He still has not inverted. I think Seria really is going to try and do this all in one cycle for the lulz.
That's one heck of a gamble to make, especially when your tournament life is on the line. Because right now, this is like, we're in like top 8 here, so...
Is he going to do boat archery for Moon's Tier?
You know what?
No. No,
that's probable, actually.
He's doing boat archery for Moon's Tier.
You know something? If he ends up delaying hookshot as a result, he's going to be able to pick up ice arrows. Just because of that Moon's Tier. So, this could be a blessing in disguise here.
This is a bold play, and if it pays off, it's going to be huge.
Absolutely. Alright, AceSlayer just picks up
his light arrows.
So, I would say Secret Shrine anybody, but we still have no I can't access. We do have Kita access, though. We have Sonata and Epona Song.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're still, we can't do Secret Shrine just yet. We still need Magic and I can't access. Oops, accidentally hit the witch. It's okay, you can hit her a few times. Seria's actually kind of overachieving a little bit here.
I think last time I saw Seria do boat archery, Seria got like a 35.
Yeah, Seria actually is really good with bow. I was watching some of his practice with Swamp Archery earlier this week, and he got like a 45-46.
Yeah, make no mistake, Seria did not make it to the quarterfinals of the winner's bracket by accident.
Absolutely not.
And to be fair, AceSlayer has not survived lower bracket this long by accident either. Too bad it's not beta, where Seria would have finished boat archery like a minute ago.
Oh, does it automatically kill at 20?
Yup, it's really nice.
Wow. Yeah, they added a lot of quality of life stuff in beta 1.13 from what I've seen from Seria's all sanity practices. Now, what do we get from this Moon's Tier? Is it gonna be Garo's mask? I'm gonna laugh if it's Garo's mask. Oh my goodness!
No way!
That is insane.
That gasp hurt my throat, but I'm stunned.
Wow, Seria has been getting bailed out left and right from the decisions he's been making.
If Seria can find that hookshot, Seria can one-cycle this, most likely.
Yeah.
Wait, Seria's gonna backwards into Observatory. Seria's gonna backwards into the Observatory.
Oh, really?
Because you can Deku Mask in there. That would be like, that would be super logical routing. And I don't know, I'm just gonna say I'm right and then just really hope that Seria doesn't disappoint me.
Seria's got more than enough endgame time. He doesn't have to make it to Aliens until at least 3:35, the absolute latest.
Frick yeah, I was right. And Seria already set up the beam too, so Seria will be able to hop right back out. Oh my god.
If we end up seeing the one cycle in a tournament race, especially in high ends of the brackets, this is gonna be one for the record books, folks.
I can't believe that was magic.
Me neither.
This is Seria's first cycle. This is not AceSlayer's first cycle.
Yeah, which is actually interesting because in the in AceSlayer's last match, his first cycle went a really long time. Actually, he didn't, I think, Song of Time until well past the 1 hour mark.
Oh my god, VXR. Magic was on Moon's Tier trade. You had to do boat archery for Moon's Tier to get magic. Also, ice arrows are on day 3 clock tower, which is less interesting. But isn't that crazy?
I'm gonna laugh if extended magic is just chilling in Great Bay somewhere.
That's super possible. Extended magic is usually your logical first magic. I would be 0% shocked if VXR, or nope, try again, AceSlayer finds magic somewhere else and doesn't get punished for not doing boat archery. But even if nope, wow, what the hell? AceSlayer doesn't get punished. Seria still gets the benefit of being basically 1, maybe 2 items away from go mode right now.
Yeah, and I don't think we've actually... we've seen this, I think, actually. Yeah, piece of heart. Useless.
I need another bite of ice cream. I'm losing my ability to keep people straight. Remember when I thought I was going to mix up AceSlayer and Seria? No, I'm mixing up AceSlayer and chat.
This is why I loaded up on my soda before we started. Alright, so Seria's gonna get a couple of items up here.
Bottle. No, there's some... I forget what's up here. There's something up here.
There was something useful up here. I just can't remember off the top of my head. That's the one. Seria also needs to go grab explosives off Letter to Cafe, but that's not happening for a little bit.
Explosives aren't required to beat this game.
Very true. Although I am betting Seria wishes he had that Great Fairy Sword and Great Spin before Woodfall Temple.
What Seria's done is not optimal. Seria lost a lot of time in Woodfall. Do I think it's going to work out for him? Yes. But he's going to pick up his fire arrows, and then he's going to take those fire arrows north, and he's going to get Goron Lullaby, and he's going to do Snowhead Temple next. Like,
probably.
That's what's happening here.
Yeah, and even be able to route in the springtime checks while he's at it. And did Seria hasn't emptied out the gold dust bottle yet either, so he could make Smithy Day. He hasn't
bought it. He's buying it right now. He's setting himself up to go north when he's done with aliens. He's going to pull off first cycle unless he gets trolled by the Captain's Hat or Garo Mask.
Yeah, and the only way I see that happening at this point is if either item in question is on Blast Mask Lady.
Yeah, Blast Mask Lady or Midnight Meeting are the two things that can bring AceSlayer like back into this. AceSlayer, for the record, AceSlayer is not out of it. He's not doing things in one cycle, but he's not actually doing things less optimally than Seria is. So he can absolutely pull this off. Oh yeah, day one Smithy is also a problem here.
Yeah.
But Seria is going to be able to turn in that gold dust.
Yeah, AceSlayer won't be able to do so unless he chooses to... AceSlayer could still do it, but it would have to do boat archery.
Crazy. And since Seria's going for one cycle and got Chateau this cycle, he's going to have unlimited magic, which is really nice.
That's really important, especially since he's got lights already with fire soon to be next on the docket. The opponent's like getting annoyed here, like saying, Seria, shoot the aliens.
Cut it.
Seria was practicing earlier this week and was cutting it real close. Was going for like the combo kill shots.
Yeah, chat's right. Aliens ends at like 5 o'clock. If you invert time, Seria could totally make it for Smithy Day 1 in time if he tried.
Yeah, it'd be tight, but doable, absolutely. Seria could take the aliens out right now and they won't be able to win. Oh, I think this is our first look at Postman's Hat's turn-in, which is just a heart. That's like the least interesting thing that's happened out of the last 25 minutes.
Happy 1 hour mark, by the way.
Happy 1 hour mark, where we are literally just 2 items from go mode. Possibly 1.
Check on ambiguous boat archery, and Seria made the play. Seria had to have lost his mind when that happened.
Probably. I cannot wait to ask Seria about that in the interview. And we have gotten the ranch medallion.
Just like waiting a full hour for Bomb Lady. Bad play. I don't know what he could have done in the meantime, but I'm not a fan.
I guess healed Camaro ? But that's still kind of a big question mark. But
I guess he's killing time for Bomb Lady and aliens, so I can't hold it against him too much, but that's true. I just need to pee. I respect that. Is Seria gonna try and make it to Smithy? It looks like he reinverted, right?
He reinverted, yeah. He's checking Postman.
And he knows that Clocktown Tingle has a silver rupee. Is he gonna use it? Oh, he can't. Never mind.
He could have.
No, Tingle's not there at night.
Oh, okay.
But he can light arrow and Eno. He can. Oh my God!
He's gonna get the 200 rupees.
What an evil genius.
I mean, if this works out, then that's just gonna add icing to the very delicious cake that has been this seed.
He might even be going for
Curiosity Shop.
Bank 3 here to get another bottle for when he does eggs, because he's gonna try and do everything in one cycle.
Nice collision detection there, Fire Arrows.
Whoa, did AceSlayer's stream just skip?
I was not looking at his side of the screen, unfortunately. Alright, Seria is going to be our second runner into Mountain Village, but this time has magic Fire arrows, pretty much the whole Snowhead care package.
Things that can hurt Seria. Number one, he's guaranteed not to get ice arrows until day 3. He's definitely going for the 1 cycle at this point. In general, that doesn't hurt him unless he actually does find Gibdo-Garo, in which case he's going to keep doing checks that aren't his go mode ice arrows.
Unfortunately.
So that's the type of stuff that 1 cycling can punish for here, that can give AceSlayer a chance to really pull ahead.
It really just depends on where those where the Garo/Gibdo mask is. I mean, we could basically, unless Captain's Hat's in the well, pretty much rule out the well seat that I was talking about at this point. Yeah, Seria not even having to wait a full 10 seconds here for the day transition. That's really efficient routing. Major props to Seria for efficient time routing on that one. AceSlayer is going to turn in the letter to cafe for toilet paper now. For Keaton. Fascinating.
Toilet could be something that punishes Seria here, because Seria will be turning Deeds and Letter to Cafe and Vanilla first.
Midnight Meeting was another bow. Which is nice, but it's not what we're looking for.
Oh yeah, Seria is also coming north without explosives.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the keg's not going to do him a lot of favors here. Unless he wants to check keg trial. Seria is going to get Bremen's mask, though. I don't know if he's going to want to turn around and go do lemons.
And once Seria gets... I imagine Seria is going to get Epona Song, go do Snowhead Temple, and then go do eggs. Is the order of operations that I am expecting.
Seems fair. Why are you hearing Kirby 64 music? Because Seria has randomized OST. It's in the N64 Zelda sound font.
I can't wait till random ocarina sounds come to reality in races, because they're so fun.
Yeah, they're good. I've seen like Egos as an option. So
Seria's gonna do Hungry Goron. You don't do Lenscape before the song unless you're gonna do Hungry Goron, so Seria's gonna do Hungry Goron.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Wait, what? Seria's gonna soar out?
Not burn the keg. Oh, I think
What's
just
happening?
realized what's. I think just realized. Realized.
Seria, are you listening to us?
I hope not.
Because this because this happened 10 minutes ago. Bomb Bag is on Curiosity Shop Man, which you have to turn in Letter to Cafe to do. So Seria's not getting an explosive anytime soon, unless there's another one.
Yeah, Aquastar is a pretty good tune.
I like the Kirby 64.
Oh god, no, Crybaby Tingle, why? Ugh, okay, thank god. Shoutouts to the one time where, I don't think it was in a race here, but it was when, it was a stream where, Shouting Tingle was, the sound before the Wallmaster came down. That's something you want to hear before you get grabbed. But yeah, AceSlayer's doing aliens now.
If Seria makes the play for Swamp Spider House, Boat Archery, and Hungry Goron, and all 3 pay off, I'm gonna lose. Like,
I'm just gonna PogChamp in chat. But yeah, Seria is, actually, does Seria have a keg in his inventory? I don't remember if he repurchased one. Didn't think so. Yeah, so actually can't do keg trial just yet. Well, could, actually, but have to be the long way. Don't think Seria wants to do all that back and forth at this particular moment. Having a little trouble with those back walks. Cam's had on Goron race, someone in chat says that would be spicy. I don't think it would be ultra spicy, since springtime is probably not too far away for Seria anyway. But that could still be a little rude.
Alright, I hope everyone enjoyed their Hungry Goron show.
I haven't had dinner yet. This actually is kind of making me a little hungry. For a prime rib, no less.
Alright, that's fire arrows on the right side of the screen. An all-night mask on the left side of the screen. Interesting. Not helpful to Seria's goals of one cycling this.
No, really doesn't do us any favors right now. Although, in theory, Seria could save the second grandma story for the tail end of day 2. Use Grandma Story 2 to warp to day 3 after checking all the Letter to Cafe stuff. And route it all, and then get Smithy Day 2's item right after. Because yeah, when does Cafe open the door for you? In
So yeah, well, so what you do
4?
is you go at 3 p.m. you go to the inn, skip 2 hours, go to the laundry pool. I actually do this all the time. Go to laundry pool. Yeah, it is like 3:30 because you can watch the postman like pull him out around like 3 o'clock, and so it's sometime between 3 and 4 that you can get in the door. But yeah, you go to the inn at 3, skip to 5, go to the laundry pool, go back to the inn, and skip to morning of day 3.
Yeah, so Seria could theoretically route all of this right in and get it all in one big fell swoop, which would be pretty crazy.
It's definitely possible because he'll be able to get Snowhead and Spring stuff done, which means he could theoretically just leave the rest for the following day. He might even be able to make it into Great Bay and do some Great Bay stuff before doing that as well.
He hasn't even.
So we're gonna see a lot of new stuff here as Ace goes west and Seria goes to Snowhead Temple.
Yeah, Seria hasn't even uninverted yet after checking Smithy 1. So plenty of time to work with here.
I would be shocked to see Seria uninverted at any point.
As we go through Snowhead Road here. Bowser in the Snowhead Temple. I like that one better.
We're gonna heal Macau.
Or not.
Or not?
Maybe get the statue first.
Good choice.
Yeah, because Macau's position moves, but depending on what day it is. Oh, and that's that's the giant rupee. There's only one in the pool for this for these settings.
Mm-hmm.
And Great Bay Tingle has the Swamp Title Deed. Wait, we already know about that. Never mind.
That's Milk Road.
But the other item was junk.
Where was magic? Let me tell you, because I'm still not over it. It was on boat archery for Moon's Tier, and then turning in the Moon's Tier got you magic.
Yeah, that was a hinted Moon's Tier, it should be stressed. Oh, it was boat archery, so you're guaranteed the hint for it, but even still.
Yeah, but Moon's Tier is such an ambiguous item. That's a bold play, and it paid off so big.
Yeah, we're going to be geeking out over that for at least the next 30 minutes. Yeah, now that Seria is at least loaded with heavy-duty offensive firepower, the rest of the mid-bosses and whatnot won't be too much trouble. That is true. I still think Big Magic's just chilling somewhere here, and someone's just chilling. Extended Magic's just chilling here in Great Bay somewhere.
Goaten's hoarding the rupees.
Yeah, no kidding. Seria is going to be able to, well, not pick up the All Knights mask item, but turn it all into the bank, and that'll put him close to 700 rupees for Bank 3 if he so chooses.
Seria's execution's been really good.
Yeah, Sarah's had little trouble getting through Snowhead Temple here. We're done with hints, too. We're not getting any more information here.
Mm-hmm.
Any more preemptive information, I should say.
Yeah. Convenient Wizrobe is convenient.
Ooh, got the quick kill. Very nicely done. I thought Seria missed it, but nope. Remember when I said jump slashes are wonky?
Alright, we're in Zora Hill Hall on the right side of the screen.
If it ends up being nothing, can we call it that?
Ooh, remember when I said Seria's execution was on par? Oof, Seria's playing like me now.
It's nothing a quick fire warp can't fix.
Yeah, no, I would mess that up way worse than he did.
Shoutouts to Ice Traps coming in 1.13. That if you're frozen as Zora can actually end up voiding you out, which may end up actually working faster in some cases.
Yeah, things I learned is I was playing on Doom mode, and Doom mode every once in a while will glitch and put you at negative health. And if you get an ice trap while at negative health, you die. Like, you lose your game.
Oh my.
So, tread carefully. That's why it's still in beta.
I'm just bopping my head to the Koopa Road tune. It's not too bad in the Zelda sound font.
Alright, goat battle.
Alright.
And another bottle.
Oh, the red potion bottle. Which means our only missing in action bottle is, I think, the second empty bottle. Because we've gotten the milk bottle, we've got the chateau bottle, we got the gold dust bottle. And that's the red potion bottle. So yeah, we're just missing the second empty bottle. And that's all 6 bottles.
Yeah, no, Doom mode is just a gimmick, so... When I say tread carefully, it's not so much the beta's fault as it is just like... Doom mode is meant to be a silly gimmick, not a verified mode.
Perfectly executed 159 there.
Zoe was actually in stream when it happened to me, and I was like, Zoe, you don't have to fix this, but I hope you got to enjoy the show.
But yeah, that's 2 remains for Seria already. And Go just had a hard piece. Boring. Ooh, AceSlayer deciding to go to back of Swamp's Spider House out of logic.
love this play because it's out of logic, but I've seen it pay off enough times for people that I guess I can't hate on it too much.
This is actually what gave AceSlayer his last race, because last time this had Mirror Shield.
Oh, I remember that.
I missed what was on that hint stone, but we've seen all the hints now, so it really
I think it was
doesn't
the
matter.
other Mirror Shield hint.
Okay. Seria following the rules of Okami that if you always just always check behind the waterfall. And it's a piece of heart.
Ace, are you okay?
Yeah, he's having a little trouble with this one.
He's making me dizzy.
I don't know how, but he got the puzzle right. And gets a silver rupee. Not what we're looking for at this point. Cash is no longer an issue. Oh, hey!
Sound check! Seria's not healing. Seria, you should heal Darmani.
Oh my. Gutsy.
Not a fan.
Maybe he just forgot. There's so much on Seria's plate right now.
Yeah,
given what
I wouldn't
has
be
happened.
I would be nowhere near as far as Seria is, but I also know Seria, so I'm gonna give him a hard time and be like, you should have healed Darmani there.
Seria's grabbing another keg, maybe using it as improvised explosive for Observatory. Unless he wants to just do go ahead and do keg trial. That's probably what he's doing. Depositing the money. Oh, Seria actually sacked quite a bunch of rupees from the bank, so this is only going to put him at about, what is it, 650? 550-ish, actually.
Yeah, because he pulled money out when he wanted to buy a red potion, so he doesn't have much in there.
Yeah, so it's going to be another full wallet. Oh, Seria is making an owl save.
He's going to save scum the all-night mask so he can keep his one cycle.
Ooh.
That's actually not true. He might. I forgot this is a tournament match. He might just be safety saving as part of the fair play agreement.
Yeah, as the command has been posted in chat already, to encourage, because the game can just, especially if you play on VC, it could just randomly crash at any time and there's nothing you can do about it. To encourage keeping things in check, runners can do an owl save, which will give them 24 seconds back, assuming they don't save scum the file.
But Seria is also going to the inn, so I think I'm right anyway.
Is he in the inn or the observatory?
He's in the inn. What?
No, it's playing the observatory music.
Oh.
Alright, let's see what happens here.
I like this play because it in no way benefits him in terms of like timing or the race. It's literally just so he can do this in one cycle, and honestly, I'm here for it. AceSlayer's making the boat archery play. What are the freaking odds of that?
Yeah, I think Map of Snowhead. Nope! Reset. And there goes the owl save.
I actually remember thinking, I bet Seria is going to do this when he picked up the all-night mask.
Yeah, I thought Seria was just going to route everything in with, I thought Seria was just going to route everything in with, All Night's Mask and Smithy Day 2, but I guess not. It's gonna get explosives, though.
Not yet. Interesting.
Yeah, it is double timing. The Cafe's mass checks are pretty much his only time-gated checks left, right?
Yeah, I assumed he was gonna go west and then come back for it. But I wonder if he's gonna, because he picked up Romani's mask, he's thinking of setting up for sound check.
That might be it. Grabbing extra rupees on top of it. He might be actually thinking about trying to get some extra cash just to get the Bank 3 bottle in time.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna want a single trip Pirate's Fortress since he knows he can.
He's got 3 eggs, or 3 bottles right now. It's only going to take one more to make it a quick PF. I'm a little concerned here that Cafe's going to give us Majora's Mask and it's going to be a pain.
Whoa! What?
What's up?
We're being stolen away! We're back!
Well, apparently we had a minor comms hiccup.
I hope you all enjoyed your break from me, but I'm back to torture you. I mean, entertain you with my commentary.
Alright, so Seria's warped to day 3. He's gonna get got explosives.
Weird. What an incredibly accurate play.
And Seria's gonna get ice arrows. So Seria has basically plugged up all of the holes we've been talking about earlier.
Shocked that Seria just did that.
Oh yeah, you know something? We've never seen minigames. Alright, we are now in Octorok Battlefield. You know something? Honey and Darling is actually going to... Actually, no, Honey and Darling 3 is archery, so it's not going to be an actual bomb battlefield in Honey and Darling. Bummer.
I'm just so surprised that after so much time of it looking like Seria was going to try and force this to be a one cycle, he skipped to day 3. I mean, he just orphaned Soundcheck and gave himself a lot less time to do 2 dungeons and eggs. And here's the thing, he's not obligated to do this in one cycle. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just surprised.
I think it was at the Romani's Mask that Seria might have realized that maybe doing this in one cycle might be a bit too much of a problem.
But if that's the case, then why do you save Scum the all-night mask?
You know what? We'll just have to ask in the interview. And archery is dead. Seria making sure to set this Honey and Darling 3 to easy mode before starting. Now, if we find I can access before Captain's Hat, and it's like storms on Egos, for example, or something like that, we could actually have a big problem because Captain's Hat, we could be looking for Captain's Hat, and Captain's Hat is like practically the ice arrows of Majora's Mask, the ice rod of A Link to the Past, where it only locks like 1 or 2 checks.
Oh man, you said ice arrows of Majora's Mask, and I was like, I don't know how to respond to what's being said.
I meant to say the ice rod of A Link to the Past, because the ice rod in A Link to the Past is needed for one thing and one thing only, and that is the boss of Turtle Rock.
Yeah, Seria has clearly just suddenly decided to give up on the one cycle dream.
Yeah, I think we'll have to we'll have to have him take us through his thought process, starting from from Aliens.
The thing is, like, does he go do Goron race now? Because, like, this is the cycle he saved Goat on.
Yeah, he's gonna run out of time to do the other springtime checks too. I would hope he gets to that, like, at least in final hours.
He's about to pick up his explosives.
You know, it's kind of a bummer that the Curiosity Shop still calls you Green Hat Guy. We're clearly not Green Hat Guy.
Okay, you code it to say a different color for every single combination of RGB possible.
Nah, I'm just messing with the unfortunate fact that we can't fix everything.
Similarly, it would be very fun if Romani had different nicknames for each one.
That would be pretty impressive.
VXR, good joke.
I like that one.
See, I actually wouldn't hate it if the devs put that in. That'd be very funny.
It probably actually would take a severe amount of effort to do, because I'm pretty sure actually that's not like something that is like customizable, like that adjusts with your with the events of the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've seen devs complain about text changing often. I would not actually expect or ask them to do it. Looks like Seria is going to do Goron race this cycle, or at least keg challenge, but.
Unfortunately, AceSlayer needed a minute to get to void out there because the bubbles were being mean. That was pretty funny. And the craziest thing is, Seria has still had the benefit of Chateau Super Magic the entirety of this seed. Oh, that's something you want to get right in time for a day 3 ranch.
What'd you just pick up?
Mask of Truth.
No.
So that's another. We can basically finish clearing out the ranch because we never saw lemons. Ooh, that is a great time to find. Oh, it's night of the final day. Oh yeah, you can actually.
Seria never
run
did the postman game. Or did he?
I don't think so, actually. I don't remember distinctly hearing the "yeah."
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got Cafe Mask. So he can only do one of the two.
Oh, can he not do Postman's,
He can't give it to Madame Aroma.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think Seria could still route in Postman's Freedom right now, though.
For sure.
Oh! Good time for that.
What's up with Twin Islands? What the hell?
I know. Yeah, this is an uncomfortably packed Twin Islands. Express mail, room key. Now, is Seria going to use some kind of spectacular way to quick detonate the keg, or is it just going to be the typical shot with an arrow? What would have been hilarious is if you used a keg to destroy a keg. I don't even know if that's possible. Oh, Ocean Deed. Oh, we can't turn that in yet. Not without Garo Gibdo.
Convenient toilet paper for Seria.
Yeah. That's probably what Seria is gonna, not right now use it for, but gonna use it for soon. Exactly.
Going?
Exactly, chat. Kegception. And yep, Seria is setting up Postman's Freedom. Unfortunately, still has that stock pot in guest book in his inventory. Oh, AceSlayer is misaligned with the bow shots.
No, we have not.
Yeah, the explosives came way too late, and no one decided to improvise with Keg. So... Incoming! Oh. Never mind. I thought for sure AceSlayer was about to get tossed.
We're going west.
Yeah, Seria is finally going to Great Bay after just over 90 minutes. Unfortunately, is gonna still be missing out on that fourth bottle. Although, actually, no. Seria will get that fourth bottle when doing Zora Cape. So Seria is gonna be fine with doing one-shot PF.
Depends on which one he decides to do first.
Oh yeah, very true. If he chooses PF before Cape, although there might just be a bottle chilling in PF. Whoop! Yeet!
Only one bottle left to find.
Goda's being really cruel to AceSlayer right now. It's really comical, actually.
You probably should have just chased on Goron and hit and jump slash with the Great Fairy Sword. It's actually pretty efficient.
That's what I would have done at this point. I just like rolling. I just like speed-based battles.
You almost ran out of arrows.
Yeah, had to get a refill midway through the fight too. So...
Also, Seria, I think I'm most upset that Seria didn't heal Darmani. That was an unfortunate forget.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge kick to the teeth if that ends up being I can't access.
He probably forgot he had Song of Healing, and honestly, I can't blame him.
It's like I was saying earlier, we have so much on our plate right now. We still haven't even div PF. We've had access to PF for like an hour.
And AceSlayer is essentially caught up unless Mirror Shield is required, in which case he's got to do Swamp Spider House, but he's really not in the worst spot.
Yeah, no, despite everything that's happened, this has this is still a very interesting match.
And he's going to go pick up his Mirror Shield right now. He's going to be in the same spot as Seria.
Yeah, virtually identical.
I do think it's weird that Seria has put off Pirate's Fortress for as long as he has. I think he really could have gone for the one cycle, and I think it could have worked, but he didn't go for it. He's putting off Pirate's Fortress, and I don't know that I agree with it.
Yeah, we'll see if he chooses to go to Cape first or to go to PF. If he does,
we don't have a Beaver's Hint. No one's done it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, if he does Cape first, he's gonna get that fourth bottle in Lulu's the Scrubs room right in time for PF. But if not, it's gonna take an extra trip. But yeah, this opener, like this first cycle, has just been insane for Seria. Like, Seria's been able to do in this one cycle what AceSlayer has done in effectively two. Actually, I think AceSlayer... Did AceSlayer reset cycle a second time? No.
The same one he did Aliens on.
Yeah, so... Yeah, what AceSlayer has done in essentially a full cycle and a half, Seria's done in one. So, it's just really crazy how this is routed out in a way that's allowed us to reach this despite such crazy routing choices. If chat just jinxed it right now and Beavers has Captain's Hat.
You know what? Yo, Sorry, words are hard. J-Bone. We should do a bet for Gibdo Garo Mask. Because we don't know if Captain's Hat's even required.
Fascinating. It's just crazy that we've also at the same time been an item away from go mode for some time.
Yeah, it took me so long to realize that.
What is that up there? That is
Silver Rupee.
Okay.
Ooh, Frozen Phoenix is trying to punish Seria.
Yeah, I mean, it's still entirely possible. Halt!
My bet's really funny.
Go on.
I put Shiro. It's just right there where you need it to be, and they're gonna put it off.
Oh my... Yeah, we've had access to that since...
Since Magic.
Entirely possible. And we still haven't seen Extended Magic. I think you were saying... I don't know if you had said it earlier, but what's the rate of, like, getting Extended Magic above regular Magic as your first? It's like 3 out of 4 seeds?
We don't have actual proof of it. Why You So Epic did an experiment a while ago where he generated like I think like 10,000 seeds, and in those 10,000, like I don't remember what the percentage was, but a majority of them Extended Magic was the logical first Magic.
Okay.
But there, a lot more than 10,000 seeds exist, and it's possible that like with the way the randomization generates, there's no way to know for sure what it really is. Oh look, more explosives.
Oh hey, big bomb bag. We've had access to that since Epona's song.
Yeah, it's almost like Seria could have done this all in one cycle, and now I'm a little, even though race-wise Seria has done nothing wrong, personally I would have loved to see it. Also, Fierce Deity Mask.
Probably would have liked that a little earlier, but at least you get to do 2 remains with FD.
And it's the 2 that matter. You don't really need FD for a Dalwa or a Goat.
There's the 5th FD bottle. Told you it was in PF. Always a bottle in
percent
PF.
for restream.
Yep, always a bottle in PF.
That's huge for Seria.
And it's been literally just big break after big break for Seria. I wouldn't necessarily call 4-bottle PF a big break, but still very nice.
Yeah, you can just do it after Seria finishes Sewers, unless of course it's in Sewers. Give people a chance. Because also all 3 of these sewer checks happen like simultaneously.
And AceSlayer is about to go pick up Mirror Shield. What is that? Gilded Sword?
Gilded Sword.
That took me a second to catch, because the Gilded Sword can be a wonky model if it's angled. Question now, is Seria gonna get gilded? Nope.
I know, I mean, you got Great Fairy Sword.
Yeah,
I probably
you
would
really
have done
don't
it,
need
but I'm not going to hold it against him.
Yeah, saves on menuing, but not the craziest thing in the universe. Not to mention now you have FD for the bosses.
True.
Alright, AceSlayer's right behind Seria, though, so,
This is an interesting bet, because we could just, not find out the answer for 30 to 90 minutes.
we'll see. But yeah, both our runners have effectively just met up here in Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah, at this point, like, you're now seeing, like, literally the lead that Seria has is PFI and sewers. It's not that significant of a lead. Like, look at their trackers. They've got all the same stuff. They've done it all. They did it in different orders, and Seria is slightly ahead.
The only difference is Seria hasn't gone to Cape for the red potion bottle. That's it.
And you don't need it. Like,
not anymore. Now, Pirate's Fortress interior, that's a few more checks we have to play with, so let's see. Seria getting bullied by fish. Gets a free heal, though. I was about to say, Seria, you have infinite magic.
Yeah, because Seria is still on the first cycle.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to tell AceSlayer, because like I said, AceSlayer did the same thing in his previous match, and it ended up working fairly well for him. Having a really long first cycle.
Yeah, I mean, if we get Gibdogaro soon, AceSlayer probably doesn't reset again unless Captain's Hat's required.
Yeah, it depends on what comes first. If Captain's Hat comes first, that's actually going to be a bit of a sigh of relief, because that actually completely isolates the western corner of the region. Not western, eastern, excuse me.
The Captain's Hat does make me realize that I wonder if part of Seria's decision to not go for the one cycle is the potential that Captain's Hat's required for a day one song.
Yeah, that could complicate things if that were the case. Decided not to throw all the eggs into one bottle. No?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes, both runners have just left the western edge alone for so long that it could really just be anywhere at this point. I think we pretty much are down to this neck of the woods. We've got Shiro, as you mentioned before. We've got Soundcheck, which we're not going to see now since everybody's on final day. And AceSlayer's grabbing Gilded.
We still haven't seen either runner heal Kamaro that I'm aware of.
We have seen AceSlayer heal Kamaro, and it was junk.
Retract.
I want to say it was money, but I'm not 100% sure.
Junk is enough.
Hey, now Seria won't get lost in Romani Ranch. At least I think that was the Romani Ranch map.
Yeah, Romani. I mean, we haven't seen Doggy Face or Lemons despite having both the masks.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised Seria did not try and route that in at the beginning of Night 3. Alright, what is here?
Did Seria turn in the gold dust?
Yes.
And we saw what it led to was nothing?
Did we? Actually,
no,
I take that back.
I don't remember ever seeing Seria pick it up.
Yeah, Seria never did check Smithy Day 2. Could check it any time, actually. That might be the last thing he does.
That's 2 Mountain Village checks I'm mad at Seria for skipping.
Maybe that's why he's waiting to heal Darmani, just to have an excuse to do that along with Smithy too.
No, he 100% forgot to do Darmani.
Fair enough. Probably.
Seria's done a lot of great things in this race, but skipping Darmani was not intentional.
Even still, that Smithy Day 2 might make Seria remember. Might just be a trigger there.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
My comment's still true, though.
Where
That was
is-
interesting.
Where
All
is
the
this
red
I can
rupees.
access? Yeah. I've seen
Pinnacle
red-
Rock, I don't know that we saw any bets for that. Seahorses? Did Seria take a picture?
Yes, Seria took a picture. I'm not sure if AceSlayer did.
I'd be surprised if Seria did. Smithy checks is a really easy one to miss because they just hop in, grab it, and hop out.
Pretty much.
Alright, while we watch a bunch of eggs drop, chat, I want to hear your opinions. What is the best flavor of ice cream for fall? Like the fall, autumn season?
To me, season doesn't matter. It's always going to be vanilla, chocolate syrup, and rainbow sprinkles.
Interesting. Do rainbow sprinkles have a specific flavor to you, or do you just like the fun color?
Kind of a little bit of both. I like the coloring, and they're a little sweeter to me.
Okay. Okay, Turk. Salted caramel, butter pecan. Hazelnut. That's interesting. I don't know that I've ever had hazelnut ice cream.
Alright, Seria is preparing for seahorses, and you can do this and still have bottles left for eggs. That's kind of nuts. Oh, and good, Seria's picture counted.
Oh, that's the worst when it doesn't.
Oh yeah, especially when it's blatantly obvious you nailed the framing right up the middle.
I'm always nervous to try and make coffee or ice cream because I don't drink coffee, and so I always feel like I'm gonna make it wrong.
Actually, yeah, you could have dumped the seahorse later and kept three bottles, but yeah, at least now you don't have to micromanage seahorses.
Sarah's pulling out the seahorse first instead of last. Interesting. Did anyone bet, like, in Great Bay Temple or anything? Because if this is New Wave, Great Bay Temple comes into logic before
Indeed.
needing to go to Akana.
Yeah, Storm. If we get Storms or Elegy right now, it's useless. But yeah, Great Bay is gonna just open up more questions than answers.
Now I'm kind of thinking, I'm thinking Great Bay Compass Chest might actually be it.
Ooh.
I feel like here's my thing. I don't think Akana access masks are ever in the trolliest location possible. Like if we were hunting for light arrows or something, those can be in the stupidest places possible. But Gibdo Garo is always along the way somewhere. So that's why I'm thinking like Shiro or Compass, and also this is just my own conjecture. This isn't a fact of how the randomizer works.
Fair enough.
Oh jeez, that Deku Nut from the pirate just like for some reason that flash just like really got me.
Sometimes the flash can be a little longer than normal. I mean, they went to the Sheikah school of explosive heavy-duty flashbang nuts. Sheik has taught them well.
Okay, my foreign people in the chat. What do other countries do for Thanksgiving? I know they don't have Thanksgiving, but like, is it just a totally normal day, or does anyone like make a turkey and make fun of Americans?
Well, so far, Zero doing in Pinnacle Rock. Also, the Monka-esque music.
Do other countries have like other their own, like not at the same time, but like throughout the, like I know there's a Canadian Thanksgiving in October. Oh, that's interesting. So you don't have Thanksgiving, but you do have Black Friday. Huh.
It feels like nowadays, especially, Black Friday has become something that's really just been a global thing.
Well, I guess it makes companies money, so I guess that makes sense.
I'm gonna giggle if Seahorses has either Captain's Hat or Garo Gibdo.
Like seahorses.
Extended magic! Well, now we know where that's been hiding this whole time.
So that's boat archery not required. You did not need magic to get seahorses.
Nope!
But both magics were in an absolutely terrible place, and I'm a big fan.
Yeah, they were both on, like, potentially hinted spots. I mean, I did say it was chilling in Great Bay. I didn't say where in Great Bay. Without magic, you kill the eels with Zora boomerangs.
I did it as a kid because when I played this game as a kid, I had no idea the little Zora magic thing existed. I just never pushed the shield button while swimming. Ever. So what song do we think we're gonna get? New Wave, Elegy, or Storms?
If it's New Wave...
Instant poll, chat.
Yeah, if it's New Wave, we may have a couple extra things to do before Seria's Song of Times, number one. If it's Elegy or Storms, it's useless. For now, until we get a counter.
I was thinking Elegy, but then I'm like, but Great Bay Compass Chest.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of leaning towards Elegy myself.
I bet Shiro. I'm gonna go all in on Shiro and say this is Elegy, not New Wave.
If it's Storms, then Captain's Hat's required.
Oh man, Ace is showing you how to do this without magic.
Yeah, because he's out of magic. Oops. That would have been something else if the Zora eggs moved to the position of the correct song.
Hey!
Hey! So doesn't force Captain's Hat just yet, but also doesn't help us.
Wait, why do people get drunk on May 1st?
I think, isn't that like a...
Yeah, I mean we do Cinco de Mayo because we like to steal reasons to drink from other countries, even though I don't think Mexico does a lot for Cinco de Mayo from what I've heard. And there's May the 4th be with you for Star Wars nerds.
Yeah. That one I remember. It's a shame there's no 1701 day. Unless technically it's like you do it reverse like they do in like the UK and Europe. For our Star Trek fans at home, rather.
Seria does beavers because there's only 4:56 left on the clock, and Seria has to get back to Clocktown for postman.
Yeah, Seria's got to get back to Clocktown before 5 a.m. And there really is nothing else left to do besides check room key. And maybe observatory. Oh hey, that is completely
Wait, did AceSlayer not do these
point.
checks? Also, is Seria gonna do beavers?
I would think so. I mean, there really isn't actually that much left we can check. Now that I think about it, we have not found anything in this Great Bay.
Huh. Seria making plays like this, but didn't commit to the one cycle. What the heck? But not making the play for Goron Race?
Maybe last second? I feel like there's still time to fit this in.
Oh, you know what else we haven't talked about? Gossips.
Oh yeah, we've had access to that ever since we picked up Sonata, didn't we?
Yep.
Oh my. I mean, we still have Healing Darmani. I mean, let's not go there if it actually is the answer. You know, I'm kind of bummed because I know Gen 2, I don't think Gen 2 was a thing at this time, but I'm kind of bummed there isn't a Weasel here. That would have been an easy reference to make with the beavers.
Weasel's Gen 4.
Oh, I thought it was Gen 2 for some reason. Never mind. You can tell I'm not the best with my Pokemon gens.
Sorry, I don't mean to say that like condescendingly.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. To not know the generations of Pokemon.
No, it's all right. The only like Pokemon I could get down pat for sure are the Evolutions.
Wait, why are you so epics in the chat? Do you still have that data on how often extended magic is logically required over regular magic?
At this point, we've seen all the remaining guaranteed hints we'll be getting in this seed. We've seen Swamp Spider, which was Mir. We've seen Ocean Spider. The always are Swamp Spider, Ocean Spider, Dampé, Butler, Ranch Sisters, and Boat Archery. The sometimes, in this case, were Fisherman and Bank 3. Oh, Razor Sword. Useless. Well, in Seria's case, he skipped Gilded, so not punished too hard for skipping that.
It'd be funny if the like has it and he could have like done that before doing Beaver. Two-hour mark! Woo. Shouts out to the trackers, they're doing so good.
That is... What was that?
Also, shouts out to the runners, give them a follow for being a part of this tournament and putting a show on for you. Stone, thank you, chat.
Yeah, I thought it was Stone Mask, but I wasn't 100% sure. I thought I saw a little bit of light on that, but yeah, that's useless now. We've done
it. It looked like All Night Mask to me, and I knew it wasn't that, so I was like, it's probably Stone Mask then, because I always mix the two up. Aw, thank you.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, ZSR, for having us.
I know. I love when people just put my mic out to the public so I can talk about ice cream for longer than I'm supposed to.
Also, Seria just used a chew in Majora's Mask, not something you were used to seeing. But, yeah, that's gonna basically finish it off for Great Bay. There was absolutely nothing of significant value in here. Besides that fourth bottle. And FD. But even then, that would be... The bottle is probably the only really valuable one. FD is like, meh.
I need Seria to not forget to make it back in time for Postman.
Yeah, he's got 2 hours left, so that should be more than enough to finish up Zora Hall.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
we haven't seen... I mean, we were both going to say it, but Chad brings
same
it up.
thought.
We never saw... We could still have a vanilla Garro's mask. We never checked Gorman race, despite having opponents really early.
What is Ace doing?
I don't know. Going
I mean,
to
it looks like
graveyard?
he's going to... Yeah. I wonder if he thought about going to get a red potion and then changed his mind or something. Oh, because you can't buy a red potion on night 3.
Maybe he's going to get a blue from... Oh, no, you can't get a blue from the...
No, he's just gonna do the Bomb Grotto and Kabakita.
Alright. If either Garo's mask or Captain's Hat is vanilla, I'm gonna laugh. Alright, so Sarah's gonna get that red potion bottle. That actually might push Seria to Shiro at the last second. Yeah, I think Seria just
that's exactly what just happened.
I mean, to be fair, this all happened 10 minutes ago, but even still. Yeah, he's fluting. Fluting. You could tell I've been commentating a lot of Link to the Past randos lately.
If you punch the wall, you're exactly the right distance to Goron jump up.
Yeah. Interesting. Right,
it's really hard to set yourself up, but if you punch the wall, then the game does it for you.
Alright, so it looks like we actually haven't seen Room Key either, so yeah, this room. So nope.
And I imagine Seria's gonna drop off that ocean title deed as a toilet? Nope, never mind.
I think he realized he wanted to just punch it to Postman before too long goes by.
Lols.
That is not the mask we are looking for.
And he's gonna go do Shiro. We're gonna see if my bet was right. And we're also gonna see if Captain Kita was required.
I'm gonna laugh if Captain's Hat's vanilla and Shiro is Garo Gibdo. Nope.
Maybe it is on Goron Race. And neither of them is gonna do Goron Race the cycle that they killed Goat the first time.
Yeah, if Seria is gonna do Goron Race, he's gotta literally turn around and do it now. After Shiro. Which, I mean, it's doable, but I don't know.
Don't lose. Oh, Ace is gonna go do it.
Ace has a lot more in-game time to kill, so this is ooh, yeah. Darmani heal coming up. Aww.
Alright, how mad at Seria do I get to be for skipping
Darmani heal?
Yeah. Because here's the thing, that was so long ago. That was before Seria had found ice arrows. If Seria had done that, Seria's ice arrows would have been go mode.
Assuming, of course, that it is progression on Darmani. And it was progression in AceSlayer's race. It was Vanilla Goron.
Alright, Seria, let's see. I genuinely think Seria forgets that he has Song of Healing. Because he hasn't healed Kamaro either. He did heal Mikal, though.
Yeah.
The truth.
Nope.
Okay. Seria's fine.
Oh my god.
This music.
Short-lived, but perfectly appropriate.
Ace gonna pick up his letter, mama.
Yeah, Ace still has enough time to deliver that, but he's gotta get to Clock Town somewhat quickly. There's been a lot of low rupee pickups in Icana, or in
Don't Sword
general
of the
as of late.
Mountain. Good.
Oh, I think Saria's gonna check Observatory Bomber. Or not.
Toilet.
Forgot about Toilet.
Yes.
Which we still haven't seen for the record.
Cafe's mask was on Postman counting game. Oh, so Ace is gonna be able to. Oh, but did Ace pick up Romani mask? Where was that?
Yeah, Ace just picked it
Yeah,
up.
so he just got it. So yeah, Ace will be able to turn in. So that's another chance for Ace to pull ahead here. Really, whoever finds our next progression item probably wins the seat.
I mean, it's dependent on two things. A, whoever finds Garo Gibdo for the next progression item first. B, if Captain's Hat is required. And even then, now that we've basically cleared out all but a very select few checks, we're down to pretty much all of Icana once we do get Icana access, if it's Captain's Hat for Go mode.
That's why I think even if both of the items end up being required, I think whoever finds the next one will win, regardless of whether the second one is required or not.
Alright, good to know Cass got reincarnated as a Keaton. You know, the accordion actually fits really well in the MM sound font, not gonna lie. Gesundheit?
Sorry, I was just like not ready for Seria to start bombers with 2 hours left.
Oh. Sorry, that came out as a sneeze. You also went robotic for like a split second, but
Sorry. It was kind of a spit take.
that was pretty funny. I mean, to Seria's credit, he's able to squeeze it in at the end. It is amazing how much Seria has accomplished on this first cycle. For compare, yeah, we're at the end for both runner cycles, but it is AceSlayer's second cycle. AceSlayer and Seria accomplished the same amount of tasks, but Seria has done all of that in one cycle. And we're finally, at the end of this crazy cycle, going to see Observatory wall chest. We're also going to get to see Madame Aroma 2 here.
She did give us Zora mask. And she gave us Garo mask.
Oh my goodness.
That's huge for AceSlayer. That means Seria never could have done this in one cycle.
No, because...
well, it was technically possible, but he didn't get the cafe mask, which was required.
Yeah, cafe mask was on... Yeah, it was on Postman counting, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't foresee Seria getting that in a timely manner. Because
Also, that was a bunny hood required.
Yeah, it was. Because by logic, you do need bunny hood for Postman game.
And I do gotta bring it back to the thing I always bring up when I'm commentating. You've gotta clear your Way of the Heroes, and that cafe mask was in Way of the Hero West Clocktown.
It was. There were 2 Ways of the Hero in West Clocktown. Pictobox leading to Keg and
Cafe Mask leading to Garo Mask. Did we clip me spitting? That's disgusting.
I guess.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, I misinterpreted it as a sneeze, so.
Oh, look, we're healing Kamara!
Ay. The cycle of just doing everything at once.
Man, after all that, Seria's gonna get booted from the tournament for forgetting Postman's counting game. Huh. Didn't see that coming.
Crazy. This despite having such a essentially a phenomenal first cycle that lasted almost 2.5 hours and almost full.
Captain's hat is needed unless it's in a really bad place, because let's keep in mind what needs to happen now is Seria's gonna have to re-kill Goat to get the letter to Mama, but before doing that has to do Postman's counting game.
Yeah, and unless that's like literally the first thing Seria does next cycle, which I don't think is going to be the case.
This being Gibdo Mask right here would be a game changer.
Oh yeah, because we haven't turned this in yet. Nope. And I can't think of anything. Seria's still doing stuff. Oh, you know what? Probably no. It can't be Bank 3. No, that is absolutely
Goron race. He's gonna do Goron race.
Does he have enough in-game time?
Or maybe he's gonna heal Darmani because he just remembered he has healing.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
No, he's gonna do Goron race.
If he manages to pull this off with just enough in-game time to spare, like the sun is coming up. It starts doing it at 4 to be fair, but the sun is coming up on this last day. If Seria moon crashes right now, it is game over. I don't think that's going to happen, but I just don't know how much in-game time you need to do this.
It takes about 1 minute and 8 seconds. I'm actually not sure if this is possible.
I think Seria has just enough in-game time, but he's only got 1 shot at this. Also, meanwhile, AceSlayer doing egos. This will also basically determine if AceSlayer is in go mode or not.
Oh, that's a good point. This is Seria is literally risking everything on a moon crash right now. Oh, I forgot he's inverted. Okay, so yes.
He's inverted,
So he has exactly twice as much time as he needs.
Whoopsie. That's a problem.
And with rubber banding, he should be okay.
I don't see the remaining 2 or 3 Gorons that were ahead of him. I don't think he can catch up. Yeah, I don't see the 3rd Goron. He's not making it. Yeah, no, it's not going to work.
He definitely doesn't have enough time to play again.
Absolutely not. No, he's got a Song of Time now. There's literally nothing else he can do. He wanted to be absolutely darn sure not to hit yes, because if he hit yes right now, he would literally have to sack the race at the bridge in order to not moon crash right now.
Is he gonna go heal Darmani finally?
Probably. He's just gonna make it too. I mean, I know this is garbage.
While we were watching that, AceSlayer got new wave.
So he's in go mode. Captain's hat's not required. So yeah, that's gonna be. Unfortunately, that's just GG for Seria. Yeah, Seria's
After all
just
that,
gonna
the
make
long
it.
cycle one hurt him. It's too bad. Seria's a very good racer.
Yeah,
Earned
it
his
all
spot
just-
this far in the tournament, but also props to AceSlayer for pulling it off again, making it to the finals of the lower bracket, or semifinals of the lower bracket. I don't know
This
how
is
that works.
the last round of the lower brackets. Actually, no, I don't think so. So
It
hold on a
depends on
second.
if the names are weird because technically the person who never loses into the championship match could lose, and then there is it's complicated.
Well, whoever wins this match goes on to face. Well, AceSlayer is going to go on to face the winner of Drunas versus Skyward. That winner is going to face the loser of ATZ versus FaZe.
Yeah. Okay.
And 2 hours and 20 minutes in, Seria has finally played Song of Time.
Unfortunately, I don't think we see Seria hit go mode before AceSlayer finishes.
I don't see it either because literally go mode is tied to getting back to day 3. It's just not happening. And not to mention, AceSlayer and Seria were basically, for lack of a better term, tied ever since Pirate's Fortress. Which was almost an hour ago, if you can believe it. What a way for this one to wind down. And the first thing, as I predicted, the first thing Seria did next cycle is about to go get Cafe's mask. So this is where it's gonna hit him.
Oh wow, that worked out well.
Yeah, but even still, he's still got to go back down to. He's got to go back and get Express Mail, which is tied behind Springtime, as we mentioned earlier. Get to day 3, and go to Madame Aroma. I don't foresee it happening in a timely fashion. Oh, and it really is kind of a shame too, because so much happened on that first cycle. Like Seria got bailed out in so many different ways.
And he could have routed it in. He just missed it, you know.
Yeah,
this seed was beatable in one cycle,
which is crazy to think. Because yeah, you could have easily routed in Cafe Mask on night 1. And then assuming you didn't dump the Express Mail after Springtime for toilet paper, yeah. But yeah, it's as you said, Seria earned a very respectable place to, in the tournament to come out on. The other thing is Seria is going to burn time on Midnight Meeting. Would you excuse me for a minute? I'll be right back.
Bye. So we're gonna go do the ranch checks. Justice for Blue Dog, yada yada. So have y'all been checking out the beta? Because I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to Chad about beta yet, but the beta is very fun. I don't know if you've looked at it, but they've now started randomizing all the different sounds the ocarinas can make, and you can make it different for each form, and there are some really weird ones. Also, you can finally give each form its own tunic color, which is very exciting.
Oh yeah, that's something else that can happen in 1.13. I forgot about that one. I see Seria doing doggy race, checking the Mask of Truth in the lemons. Not gonna work out in his favor. So this is where all the Poochies from Yoshi's Island live. Well, at least the Poochie we chose wasn't stupid. it was the other wallet. Ah, that feeling when you really, really don't need the lower version of the item you already have.
That's why some people are so excited that the beta has progressive items.
Oh,
I don't know why that was such a popular request. Like, yay, things are less convenient now.
Actually, I can actually explain that by using Corruption, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption Rando as an example. So, because of the way items are handled in Corruption, they're not currently progressive, so it's actually been, as of late, a lot of cases where most of the mid-game upgrades are completely obsolete. For example, if you get Nova Beam, Plasma Beam is useless, and if you get what is it? Screw Attack, then Grapple Swing becomes useless. And stuff like that. And that's making so many of those items obsolete is something that I think runners can be a little bit annoyed by, because it kind of eliminates the purpose of those items.
Yeah, I guess that's just never something that bothered me. I love the convenience of getting double magic, especially in MMR, but also, like, a lot of people want it, and I'm glad that the devs were able to make it happen for them. Like, I am not the only opinion in this community.
Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley. Where's the last chick?
And why wasn't she invited?
I hope that doesn't count as losing the other ones.
I don't think so. Yeah, because they're hatching. I think as long as you have them and don't let go of B, you're fine. Oh, in-game time ran out. F in the chat. I've never seen that happen before, for the record.
That's tragic.
That is like the definition of
oh man, we're watching. We're not just watching Seria lose. We're watching Seria fall apart.
My goodness gracious.
Lol's Deku Playground.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't seen this the entire game.
And putting off Deku Playground has punished multiple strong racers in this tournament.
Yeah, because optimally, really the only good time to do it is day 2. Day 3, you can kinda cheese it, but day 2 is the one you can really cheese it.
Hey, we haven't been talking or like paying much attention to Ace, right, for a little bit. His Great Bay Temple execution was really good.
Yeah, he's been nailing his arrow shots, getting all the movement tech down right. Yeah, he's had a very solid Great Bay Temple.
It was a safe one. He didn't go for fireless strats in Seesaw Room, but he also like didn't mess up because he chose the safe route. So I respect it.
Also, how do you burrow into the Deku Flower without picking up the ruby? Never seen that before either.
Y'all, if you check out the bracket, you can go see people's prediction rankings, and I am ranked very last place for my attorney predictions. Super proud of it. Could not have been more wrong. What was that heart container for Georg?
That's the biggest bomb bag.
Bomb bag.
But yeah, now it's off to Ikana for AceSlayer. Living up to his name, really.
Seria's not gonna be able to do Bomb Lady for a while because he's still inverted. I think he needs to fix that.
He's still inverted, and not to mention, again, his go mode's on night 3.
At least AceSlayer is gonna finish and pull Seria out of his misery soon.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you just take solace in the fact that knowing it'll all be over soon.
Those are really interesting facts in chat. I like them. Who did he lose to at the very beginning?
Confirming. It was to Nona.
To Nona. Who he then later beat. Wait, Nona sent him to the loser bracket. They caught back up to each other, and he beat Nona to get into this match.
Yes, and that was the match that went almost 4 hours because Sonata was behind a 13-item logic chain. Still, how would you define this seed overall? Like, would you call it, like... I mean, actually, no. You've already mentioned, yeah, it could have been done in one cycle.
Yeah, and someone brought up a good point. Like, you would have had to do the 2 longest dungeons on night 3 because they were locked behind Letter to Mama. I don't think the optimal way actually is to do this in one cycle. And you certainly don't have to regardless. But it's not often it's even possible because usually at least Goron or Keg are going to be locked, not be something you get day 1. Whereas this seed, that was very possible. And also your captain's hat's not required, so there's just a lot of things that usually prevent a one cycle that didn't happen here. So I think it's interesting to note that it was possible. As far as the seed goes, I'm sticking to what I said at the beginning, which is when you get required hints, they actually speed up the seed for you. And so getting Mirror Shield on Swamp Spider House, getting Fire Arrows on Aliens sounds really trolly, but it's 2 less items you don't need to worry about finding, especially because those can't count as Way of the Hero. And that's what's leading to make sure that this is going to be a sub 3 for AceSlayer. The thing that makes up for it and adds some trolliness to the seed, and the reason we can't call this a jet seed, is that both of your magics are in really bad places. Your extended magic is on unhinted seahorses, whereas if you get the seahorses hint, then this becomes a jet seed. And your other magic is freaking on an ambiguous boat archery, which is insane that both of our runners made that play and were able to not be bogged down by that.
Yeah, I mean, and again, Seria was getting bailed out by a lot of checks, like routing in ice arrows as efficiently as he did, getting magic off Moon's Tier first, getting Mirror Shield early, stuff like that. But it's just really unfortunate that it's not going to work out here.
Yeah, ultimately Rando's going to Rando, and it just, like, no matter what racer you are, you're always going to pick a check to leave behind, and Seria just happened to leave behind Postman's game today, and that was the wrong move. I can't really fault him for it too much. I mean, obviously, I'm a big fan of, like, you should always try to prioritize clearing your Way of the Hero regions, but we also got the West Clocktown hint really late. It was too late by that point, and there wasn't really a good reason to reset. Letter to Mama is in the springtime. Wait, no! No, it's not!
Oh no, it was in the Frozen Grotto in Twin Islands, you're right.
No, it's in the one you bomb by ranch. You don't need to kill Goat to get it. They just did because we got explosives so late, but you can get Letter to Mama without it.
Oh. Never mind.
Nope, I looked at my notes. I'm wrong.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. I looked at my notes. Letter to Mama was in the Spring Tunnel in Mountain Village, not
That's
Twin
right.
Islands. Mask of Truth was in the grotto in Twin Islands.
Yeah. Mask of Truth and something else.
No, the underwater tunnel had something else. I wrote it down.
Either way, it was underwater. Which means locked by springtime. No two questions around it. Sorry, it's no two ways around it. Get your sayings right, MD.
Oh, I can't read my own notes. Drunus is right. Letter to Mama's in the tunnel, the underwater tunnel that you have to swim through. I'm sorry
That's the one.
to chat that I just like took you on that roller coaster of emotions.
As if Seria's first cycle wasn't already a high roller coaster enough of emotions. If that didn't do the trick, I don't know what will. Alright.
Love a good sound check.
Now, this is not going to save Seria by any stretch of the imagination, but lol if it's Gibdo.
True. Really, if Seria just finds Gibdo before this ends, I will be very, very amused.
You and me both. Did AceSlayer just recoil that bomb off the ceiling to the Dexy hand?
At this point, Gibdo Mask is probably locked behind Garo, so no. But I really don't think Seria finds Garo Mask before this is over. Weird that we're not going to see a Gorman race today.
Yeah, and granted, usually you're most likely to see that if we get an Epona start, but Epona wasn't that late. It was only like, what, 20 minutes?
Correct.
That was like the first song we got. Oh no, it was the second song we got. Sonata was first.
I feel like Seria should have done Bomb Lady and then this, but whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Well, actually, wait a minute. Isn't Andrew not talkable until 12? Is it 12 midnight on the dot, or is it 12:30?
It's midnight on the dot. She tells you 11:30, but she's not actually talkable until midnight.
Oh, she says 11:30. Okay, I thought it was 12:30. Because I was about to say, if it's 12:30, then yeah, no way you're making it to Blast Mass Lady in time.
I think it's on his to-do list, but he's just not going to get it done in time.
Yeah, he's only got a few seconds to reach Blast Mass. He might just make it.
He knows Mama's letter's there. He was mad when he picked up Cafe Mask, but he's still just like doing other checks first, because otherwise he'd be skipping ahead and then resetting if he's wrong. I can't really blame him at this point. Like, I get it. Because like you still want to do Midnight Meeting, because Cafe Mask could be just as likely required for that as it can for Madame Aroma and Bar. He might actually skip ahead for it pretty soon after this. Like, he needs to save Bomb Lady and check what's behind her. But other than that, there's not much left for him to do at all besides re-kill Goat.
And we have to listen to this again.
Oh.
Still appropriate, too.
Am I the only one that lost Seria's stream? Is it just me? But what? But even with the delay, shouldn't we? What? We should still get the next 10 minutes of his stream, right?
I thought so.
I mean, regardless, I guess we'll just watch AceSlayer kill Twin Mold and Majora real quick. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. Spoilers: Ace is gonna win this race in the next 10 minutes or less.
Probably.
Hey. Can we just bring them in? Can we just interview them while we watch Ace finish? Is that allowed?
I don't think so. This is surprisingly an appropriate tune for Twin Mold. There's been a lot of surprisingly appropriate tunes tonight. Nice hitbox, too. Twin Volvagia mold. I mean, it's pretty much just like it, in a sense. You know, big, scary enemy flying around an arena. AceSlayer just finally got to kill one of them.
Yeah. And hey, like, credit to Seria. Seria's incredible racer, made it to the semifinals of the winners bracket. Had a lot of good wins here. Some tough luck today, but still deserves to, like, is one of the best racers we've got. And I'm not taking anything away from AceSlayer, but we've got more time to watch AceSlayer be awesome in the next match, and I just like want to give Seria the credit where it's due.
Absolutely. Yeah. Go follow these two runners.
Sometimes we're very in sync. Oof.
Yeah, this Red Twin Mold being a little annoying here. There it goes. AceSlayer has the same boss KO music, which is Termina is saved. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that timing.
Midnight.
Can you
Nailed
say
it.
Perfect? Phenomenal, really. There's been a lot of cases where in-game time is just routed so well tonight. I mean, this is just one of them. Seria making it to Blast Mass Lady with 5 minutes to spare, which he did last race too. I think the time was at like 12:17. But yep, thanks to Randomizer, we don't have to worry about watching four giants slowly stop a falling moon, and we can just be yeeted straight up. And FD, AceSlayer's magic not looking brilliant, but this should still be a cakewalk fight. Okay, now this fight will definitely be a cakewalk.
Weirdly, Phil his magic before playing Oath, but I mean that's fine.
Yeah, because the pots in what's it's called in Upper Clock Tower are all magic. All right, Majora's Mask in the sky. Here we go. All right. Yep, cakewalk.
I was looking at the wrong screen.
Sweet, sweet cakewalk. All right. Now for the king of fancy dance moves, Majora's Incarnation.
2 cycles down.
Barely let Majora stand up. This track is 1 cycle behind, unfortunately. But that's going to be GG for AceSlayer 111, who will finish this race in first place with an official race time GG time of 2:44.54. GG's to the runners, and welcome aboard AceSlayer.
How's it going?
Fantastic. GG to you. Congrats on your...
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yep.
I was behind that whole game until I found Garos.
You pretty much were.
Yeah,
not significantly though. But yeah, Seria did have a slight lead on you most of the time, and you did kind of catch up during the Garos hunt, and you found it first.
That'll do it.
So, you both, you found Hookshot really early, also compared to Sarah. Sarah didn't go back for Hookshot until day 3, like basically the end of his first cycle, which did not occur until about 2 hours in.
Wow.
Seria's first cycle was 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, because of Seria gambled Moon's Tear as soon as he cleared Woodfall and got Magic, which, as it turns out, you could have easily waited to do Seahorses, but that was unhinted. Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, true.
So yeah,
it's kind of, the thing that really sets you two apart is Seria got Goron Mask and Keg in time to get Sonata first cycle, whereas you had to reset to do it.
Yeah, I change the second day, and the second check after that I get Powder Cake. I'm like, God dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Seria's case, the big oof for Seria is that he forgot Postman. Never got Cafe's mask, and couldn't turn in Letter to Mama.
Oh, that's
ended up turning it in for Postman's Freedom instead. So as a result, couldn't get Garo.
He did everything I did basically in one cycle. That's pretty impressive.
It was.
Yeah, this seed is technically beatable in one cycle, which is not a common occurrence.
Well, I'm sure you stretched it on the last 2 dungeons, but yeah, it could be done. You definitely could get Go Mode in one cycle. I don't think you can finish the last 2 dungeons in time. At least I couldn't, anyway.
You've been quite a survivor in this lower bracket. I mean, you lost your first match of the tournament and have just been knocking people out left and right since.
Yeah, it's been a real luck streak for me. I don't understand how I'm doing as well as I am. Like I never expect me to get this far in the tournament, to be honest with you.
Talk about fighting for your life.
Your next match will be up against either Drunus or Skyward. Any thoughts on that?
That'll be a really good match. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. But yeah, talk about fighting for your life in this tournament.
How'd you feel about all your hints in this one?
And this one, oh my god, it was East Clocktown, West Clocktown. It's like, well, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Folklore and My Way of the Heroes, so that's why I wanted to make sure I got, like, you know, Madame Roma on the third day and all that kind of stuff out of the way too. And I forget, what was the third one? East Clocktown, West Clocktown.
Woodfall Temple for light arrows.
Woodfall Temple, that's right. Yeah.
You know what's crazy about all of this? Cafe Mask was in West Clocktown, which was Way of the Hero, which led to East Clocktown for Garo's Mask, which is also Way of the Hero. But the Way of the Heroes weren't referring to that specific chain for East Clocktown. East Clocktown was Letter to Cafe to Bombs. Or Zora Mask, either or. Take your pick.
Yeah, either one. There's just a whole bunch in Zora, or not in Zora, but East Clocktown and West Clocktown that could have been Way of the Hero.
I'm not sure bombs were ever actually required in this seed.
I don't think they were, actually.
No, I don't think they were. They were nice to have, but
Yeah.
I don't think they were needed.
And then you found Biggest Bomb Bag on Twin Mold.
Yeah, jeez.
It's pretty funny.
Well, if it wasn't obvious, Seria wanted to go to bed, which is
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
part of the reason why he cut stream. I let him go. But does anyone have any final questions for Ace? Whether chat comms?
Not for me. We pretty much said all our piece. I pretty much said all my pieces tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you see if you've got any other final thoughts, but I'm good.
Nope, none for me.
All right. Well, GG's Ace. Congrats on the win and moving on to the next round. Also, GG's to Seria. Hopefully you enjoyed the tournament and we'll stick around for next time. Also want to throw out a huge thanks to our trackers. They're behind the scenes people who always make sure that the stream is up to date. LEOSB and Cemetery. And as always, huge shout out to the comms, the people who entertain you all night or day, depending on what time zone you're in. But Zombie Phoenix and Captain MD. And with that, I believe we're going to be rating the ZSR. Oh yeah, and follow the runners, obviously, Seria and Ace. Without them, this tournament can't happen. But with that, I think we're going to be rating the ZSR main channel, where there's a Zelda 2 all keys run going on, and for tomorrow we will have more MMR action for the weekly in the morning. So hopefully, hope to see everyone then, and have a good evening, good day, wherever you are.
Have a good night, y'all.
Not everybody.
Have a good night.